Hey YouTube, it's your boy, the Tempest. What? Sorry. Okay. So what I have for you now is after my mega upload from earlier today. At the end, I noted that I might be able to get some more stuff for you. Like maybe new nectar profile or some other stuff. Um, I don't have that. Um, I was gonna ask my friend Yoon to do it with me, but we ended up getting too busy because she brought me her trade binder. She plays Neo Nectar, so she got a set of booster set 8 from Japan, and she basically let me have all the Tachikaze stuff that she didn't need. So what I have for you is a preview of set 8 with my Death Rex Tachikaze. Now, there's something you have to know about Tachikaze now. I'm going to post a tutorial video after this, but after set 8, there's two ways to build it. There's a standard Death Rex is your main Vanguard with basically whatever else you want. Death Rex is your main Vanguard, and then you can have Gigarex swinging for big numbers in your rear guard, or you can have Blastosaurus for extra counter blasting and searching, or you can have Dino Chaos for the extra open ride early. Really, it's up to you. And then the new thing that comes out in set 8 is the what's it called? Raptor. What is it? Military dragon. So it goes like Raptor Scout, Raptor Soldier, Raptor Captain, Raptor Colonel. And then Colonel has a liver break that's similar to Death Rex's normal thing. So yeah, this is the Death Rex thing because she couldn't get me Dino, Raptor Colonel, whatever. However, I do have one unit. She got me a Dark Rex. I'll get into that later, but he is used in both versions of the deck. He's used in both the Death Rex version and the I am totally blanking out again. The Raptor Colonel version of the deck. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the deck before I run out of time here. Like I said, I will post a tutorial later. Okay, so for the Death Rex variant of the deck, your starter will be for me it was Dragon Egg. Basically, you're only given 3 starters. You're given this, you're given the Raptor guy, and you're given Baby Terra, and he's the standard. When he's ridden, move him back, and then counterblast 1, put him into your soul, check a top 5 for a grade 3, yeah, and add it to your hand. He's not good at all, sadly. Yeah, just stick with the Dragon Egg if you're gonna go with Death Rex. My trigger lineup: 2 Flame Dragon, Flame Terra. This is new. It's a 5K vanilla trigger, and then the 4 Black Cannon Tiger, 2 Carry Trilobite, draw trigger, vanilla 5K, and 4 Brute and then 4 Savage Shaman. So I went with a 6 crit, 6 draw, mainly because I was tired of running stands, and the only thing she could loan me were the only 2 Trilobites and only 2 Flame Terras. Looking back though, after some early testing with this deck, I kind of noticed that with some of the things you have, stand triggers I've seen potential to be useful. But really, what happens is with Death Rex before it came out, it wasn't fast enough for the deck to get enough advantage quickly. But with all the new stuff that comes out in set 8, the deck becomes a lot more aggressive, even up until about the Spike Brothers were both aggressive, and I didn't think that was possible. So what I was thinking is I'd probably go 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. The 4 draw is only really to make up the difference that you waste off of your the Dark Rex, which I'll get to, and stuff. But really, I think in this case, stand triggers might actually be more helpful. I get that Death Rex's skill forces you to retire 1, but if you're bouncing it back with counter blasts anyway, I mean, it's really, I'm thinking the stand triggers have potential anyways, I'm trying to say. And I'll get back to, I'll discuss that more in depth in the tutorial. Until then, I'll get to the grade 1s. 4 Sonic Noah. There haven't been any grade 1s in the new set that really impressed me, except for one that I'll get to. 4 Sky Terra, this has been the same as all my other Tachikaze decks. This is just to add consistency. Now this guy is new. Wing Dragon Beam Terra. His skill is he's a 7k booster, which is good. And during the battle phase, when he is retired, you can give one of your rear guards +3. So basically, if you pop him with Death Rex's skill, you can give one of your guys 3k that hasn't attacked yet, or that has just stood from a stand trigger. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, that's how it works. Beam Terror is pretty good. I would probably only run him at 2 if I ran him at all. And then if you did run him at 2, you could take out a Skype Terra for second one, because he's actually quite decent. I just don't have a lot much room to run for him. In fact, I'm also still running 3 Savage Warrior. I probably sooner cut Savage Warrior for Beam Terra actually, because yeah, Savage Warrior gets 1,000 every time one of your guys is retired. So he slowly gets pumped up. But there's a grade 2 version of him in here that's so much better. Like, I'll get to it, but like, he's not even viable anymore. So I might actually just do 4 Beam Terra, 4 Skype Terra, and okay, yeah. Yeah, 4 Beam Terra, and then 4 Skype Terra and 4 Sonic Nova. Because Beam Terra is a good 7k booster. But until then, you know, 3 Savage Warrior, most of the time, because of Death Rex and because of just standard retiring, you can pump him up to 7k or 8k if you want. So he's an extra booster. Oh yeah. The Perfect Guard. Perfect Guard works good at 3 in this deck. It also works good at 4, but I only have 3. I changed my build a little bit, so I could probably find room for 4 if I wanted to, but I only have 3 at the moment. So, grade 2s, 4 Mega Rex, 10k vanilla. I find that you really need this in this deck. 4 Cannon Gear, another staple, 11k. When it's called to rear guard or vanguard, you have to retire 1. And then if it's in the vanguard circle, it gets 2k when it's boosted. So those are both good. Those are staying the same for my Death Rex build. Except for I might take out some of the Mega Rexes because I found something that's incredibly good. It's this guy, Pachyphalos. What he does is he's an 8k, but when one of your Tachikaze is put in the drop zone during your turn, when he attacks, he'll gain +3. Do you realize how much better that is compared to Savage Destroyer? Savage Destroyer gains 1,000 every time one of your guys is put in the drop zone. This guy gains 3 when he attacks if one of your guys is put in the drop zone. Savage Destroyer forces you to retire 3 of your guys to even come close to coming to his level. So he is so good. I'm really sad she could only give me one of these because I was hoping to get like 3 or 4 of them. And, you know, I mean, you know, you're opening a box, so what can you do? But really, this is just such a good card, and it's going to be a staple when it comes out. The other one is Wing Dragon Slash Terra. It's a 9k beater. And it has the same effect as Beam Terra. If it's retired during the battle phase, you can give one of your guys 3k. So same thing, you can Death Rex it out, you can attack with this thing, you can use Death Rex to eat it, and give another rear guard some power. Okay, now for the grade 3s. For Death Rex, it's standard. This is always going to be your Vanguard, if possible. Gains 5k when it's in the Vanguard circle and it attacks. I don't know what else to say. It's just the best Vanguard. Oh, if it's attacked, you have to retire 1, but normally it doesn't matter to the deck. 3 Gigarex because it's Gigarex. It's the only other grade 3 I have. It's the best other grade 3s that I have. Although in the final build, if I could get enough, I would take all of them out and run 4 of this guy instead. Destruction Dragon Dark Rex is the lone breaker of the deck. What he does is, when he's in your hand, you can bind him to give one of your Tachikaze rear guards 3k, and then his limit break is if you have 4 more damage, when your grade 3 Tachikaze Vanguard attack fails, you can retire 3 rear guards and ride him. It's standing position. That gives you the opportunity for an extra twin drive, and if you have an attack with another rear guard, that gives you an extra trigger check opportunity. So yeah, he's good. He's better. He's way better than Dino Chaos, just on so many levels. The only downside is you have to limit break for it. Um, and the thing is though, it doesn't cost anything. You just retire 3 rear guards, and honestly, that was part of the reason I was running draw triggers was because of the retiring for this guy. So yeah, I'll go ahead and stop the video there, and I'll get into the tutorial next. So thanks for watching, and please be sure to comment questions, suggestions.